moment of silence, keeping our thoughts and prayers that our military, law enforcement, all emergency responders always return home safe. Thank you. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law, notice of this public meeting has been published in the Brunswick Courier News and Star Ledger newspapers and posted on the Middlesex County website, as well as on the bulletin board in the Middlesex County Administration Building at least 48 hours in advance of the meeting, which shall be entered into the minutes of this meeting.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Scodelario.
Here.
County Commissioner Kenny. County Commissioner Copples. County Commissioner McCollum.
Here.
County Commissioner Deputy Director Murray. County Commissioner Tamara.
Here.
County Commissioner Director Rios.
Here. We have ceremony resolutions.
Yes. Recognizing the 2025 Replenish and Feeding Middlesex County Hunger Heroes. Proclaiming September 2025 as National Recovery Month in Middlesex County. Recognizing the honorees of the Puerto Rican Association for Human Development's 37th Annual Roberto Clemente Gala. Recognizing the heroic actions of the South River police officers.
Is there a motion to adopt the ceremony resolutions? So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Scodelario.
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum.
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara.
Yes.
County Commissioner Director Rios.
Yes. Okay. If the officers would please come by the podium. Okay. We brought these police officers in to recognize them for something that they did, which was very heroic. And in all honesty, I give anyone that wants to take a job in the profession of law enforcement, I recognize them and I tip my hat to them, because that is a dangerous job. You never know what's going to happen. Any call could be really serious, and you just saw what happened. I forget where, but a couple of officers lost their lives responding to an investigation. So every day is a challenge, and I thank you for what you do. And I'm just going to try to give a little reference here of what happened here. July 7th, police officers responded to a report of a choking child at a local residence in South River. Detective Mark Kokoda was the first to arrive, quickly assessing the child's condition, recognizing the severity of the airway obstruction, and initiating urgent communication and action. And then Patrolman Jonathan Torres arrived moments later. The puppy took over, delivering back blows and calling out to the child. And then Patrolman Nicholas Swineford III to arrive, immediately relieved Officer Torres, continuing rescue efforts with calm professionalism and focused determination. And then Detective Patrick Molina arrived to find Officer Swineford actively performing life-saving measures and seamlessly took over, showing endurance and unwavering commitment to saving young Joseph's life. Swift coordinated actions of Detective Kokoda, Patrolman Torres, Patrolman Swineford, and Detective Molina directly led to the successful resuscitation of the child before EMS arrived, and Police Chief Mark Tinnigan commended each officer for their critical role in this life-saving response. We can't say thank you enough to what you have done. You put a mother and father in such a happy mood after that, and thinking what could have happened. So on behalf of all the county commissioners, we say thank you, thank you, thank you, and God bless you. I see the mayor is here, Peter Gundy, and is the chief here?
I am.
You both want to come up here? Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah.
I have resolutions here for each one of you.
Mr. Rios, commissioners, I'd like to thank you for having us here today. Our police officers did a remarkable job. As I said at one of our council meetings, this child now is going to see another Christmas, birthday, all the holidays because of their heroism that they did. And our police officers work very, very hard as a staff, and they have a great unit of guys and girls display what they do for us and the residents of Borough South River. So I'd like to thank you again for what you have done for us, recognizing our police officers along with our police department, and we're looking forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.
Good evening. On behalf of the police department, I just want to thank all of you for having us here today. At our ceremony, I spoke about how these officers, they're young officers. I think the one that has the most time here is Detective Molina. I think he's got like 10 years on the job. As they get on the force a lot longer, as their careers go, they save a life. So they're going to be able to see this child grow and see what this child turns into. So their heroism made a difference in someone's life and in the life of a lot of people. So thank you. God bless you. God bless everyone. God bless the United States. God bless the police officers.
Thank you. Okay.
Everyone, like the standard, join for the permission or is it? You can start here and then we can break down.
All right. Now, why don't we, hey, commissioners, if you just want to step down, I'll step down.
This is for that.
Okay. All right. Again, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Correspondence?
Each commissioner has been provided with a list of correspondence received by the clerk's office since our last meeting. This correspondence will be kept on file in the office of the clerk of the court for reference.
Is there a motion to accept the correspondence?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Minutes for approval?
Minutes of the regular meeting held on Thursday, September 4, 2025 at 6:30 p.m.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
Second.
Roll call?
County Commissioner Stone Barber?
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum?
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Director Rio?
Yes. Reports of commissioners. Commissioner Clarabella, Stone Barber.
Thank you, Director Rios. The Office of Aging and Disabled Services will hosting a Disability Connections Information and Resource Fair on Friday, October 10th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Middlesex College West Hall. This event is for any person with disability or a caregiver of the person with disability looking for support services. Information and resources from local social services agencies and businesses will be available. To register to this event, please call the office at 732-745-3295 or visit the county website. That concludes my report, Director Rios.
Thank you. Commissioner Chanel Scott McCollum.
Thank you, Director. Good evening, everyone. From the Office of Workforce and Career Development, I'm Thursday, September 23rd, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Division of Business Services will participate in the Gateway Fall 2025 Career Fair hosted by Perth Amboy Magnet School. The Career Fair is to promote open employment opportunities to all residents of Middlesex County with a focus on those living in the Gateway neighborhood and Perth Amboy. Employers from warehousing, logistics, retail, transportation, and healthcare industries will be in attendance. In honor of Disability Employment Awareness Month, on Thursday, October 30th, from 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m., the Abilities Committee of Middlesex County Workforce Development Board will host an employer roundtable at the Piscataway YMCA Community Center in partnership with the New Jersey Division of Vocational Rehabilitation Services. This employer roundtable will be an opportunity to network and promote best practices to build and maintain supportive, diverse, and accessible workplaces. From the Office of Business Engagement, on Saturday, September 27th, from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., Sino American Pharmaceutical Professionals Association will host their annual conference at the Hyatt Regency in New Brunswick. Director, this concludes my report. Thank you.
Commissioner Charles Merrill.
Thank you, Director. Our Youth Conservation Corps just finished another successful summer season working in our conservation areas and reserves. This summer, they maintained over 35 miles of existing hiking trails, which includes touching up trail markings, repairing trailheads, and working on erosion control and removing over 4,000 pounds of debris. Celebrate National Public Lands Day with the crew on September 27th at the first volunteer event of the season. You can help out by ongoing restoration projects and trail maintenance at Iron Brook Conservation Area in South Brunswick. More information on these events can be found on our website. That concludes my report.
Thank you. I would just like to remind everyone that tomorrow in the Touching at noon time, there is a POWMIA service in recognition of POWMIA Day. Not to forget those that still have been unaccounted for in the various wars. And it's a nice service that the veterans do there. And it's in Touching at the corner of 27 and Airport Avenue. Okay, Mr. Kelso, any resolutions to be added?
There are none.
Resolutions to be amended?
There are none.
Resolutions to be held?
There are none.
Resolutions to be voted?
There are none.
This time I open up the meeting to the public on resolutions listed only. Please state your name and address, and we have 5 minutes.
Good evening, Commissioners. Charlie Prattville, New Brunswick resident, editor of New Brunswick Today. I think there's only one item I wanted to ask you about this evening, 25-1117R. This is apparently an amendment to the agreement between the county, Middletown, a developer, and the Middletown Ford Avenue Redevelopment Agency. Can you give me an update on what's changing here and why you're changing it?
Primarily due to the jury verdict on this particular case, they took the overall value of that property up to $25,650,000. As a result of that, in order for it to be more effective in how we're going to develop that site in Middletown, the county originally anticipated contributing $6.75 million for approximately 11 acres. Under the current terms, because the price is exorbitant, we roll back rather the 11 acres, we're down to essentially half of that. So we have to memorialize the fact that the open space is going from 11 acres down to like 5.7 acres. And that's the primary driver on that.
So the monetary amount is going to be the same 6.7.
Correct, and the reason why that's the case is because originally the value was $400,000 per acre, with the verdict went up to over $1,000. So essentially, that secure less acreage because of the cost of the same. And the other piece is we eliminated responsibility for any demolition on the property as well, so it's simply for the acquisition of property.
So the county is acquiring some of this land to preserve it.
That's correct.
And the county will not be involved with the cleanup.
Right. And what's going to happen to the other acres that you were originally planning to acquire? Is that going to be developed into housing, or is that?
Yeah, essentially, that piece will increase, will include 350 residential units in total, which now
I know this project has been in the works for as long as I've been hanging out with you. Do you know, like, what assurance do you have that it's actually real now, it's gonna move forward? Is that because the court case is over, or what's, you know?
My understanding at this point in time, the responsibility now is in order for the development to proceed, they have to basically fund the 26, approximately $25.65 million, of which our contribution of 6.7 will then go before the courts. They'll come to Middletown, the development cover the remaining part, and that will then essentially move the property forward.
Got it, so the court will still have to act.
We have to now act before the court says,
Got it. And presumably planning board and these other entities also have to sign off.
the expectation now, this project will now move ahead.
Okay.
Years.
Okay, and maybe you could just say a few words about why the county thinks this is a wise use of $6 million, $6.7 million.
Well, again, this agreement that was made by the board was a number of years back, and we believe that we're still going to provide to Middletown is the walking path along the perimeter property for passive recreation, and then the other portion of the property that will remain as open space, Middleton has the opportunity then to put in place recreational components from an open space standpoint as well. So there's still value to utilizing open space for the good of the community through recreational opportunities.
I think those are all my questions. Thank you for answering them.
Anyone else in the public?
Move to close the public portion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Okay, does anyone have to vote on anything separately?
I do. 25-1117-R.
Anyone else? Okay, Mr. Kelso?
Director, a motion would then be in order to adopt a consent agenda consisting of resolution numbers 25-1090 through resolution 25-1154, excluding resolution 25-1117, excluded by Commissioner Scanlon.
Is there a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Scarnabaro?
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum?
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Director Rios?
Yes.
And now it would be appropriate to consider the resolution that was excluded by Commissioner Scanlon. That's resolution 25-1117.
Is there a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Scarnabaro?
Present but not voting.
County Commissioner McCollum?
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Director Rios?
Yes. This time, open up the meeting to the public. Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes.
Good evening. That last vote, did that pass?
Yes.
So, just to be clear, 3 commissioners can pass a resolution?
There is a quorum of 4, and you have now a majority of the quorum. That's.
So a majority of the quorum is good enough to pass a resolution, is your analysis, okay. Thanks for answering that. I do want to, bring up an unfortunate incident, that I think speaks to some of the core problems that, the Middlesex County machine is, espousing. There was an August 12th event. I was there with you, Mr. Rios, at the yard on College Avenue in Brunswick. It was organized by the NCDO. And I saw it advertised online, so I showed up, attended with my colleague Carlos Ramirez, who's here recording tonight's meeting, and we were immediately told by NCDO staff that they had, quote, rented out the area, and it was closed to the press. Now, this was, of course, an event where New Brunswick's mayor was going to be speaking, Congresswoman Sherrill was going to be speaking, and again, it was advertised online. I captured on video somebody else from the MCDO telling a random person who was enjoying the public seating in this public area that they had to leave if they weren't part of the event. Eventually, I checked with the property management company and was told, in essence, that I had been lied to, and that the MCDO had not paid for the space, and that they were not authorized to be kicking people out of it. And I'm sure you remember the event was a real disaster. The New Brunswick's mayor was heckled, and it was not a successful event if you're trying to build support. I think it was billed as a voter registration event. I'm not sure how many people actually registered to vote. But, it goes to the question I've asked before. What does the D in MCDO stand for?
Charlie, you know what the D stands for. So why would you ask me a question that you know already?
Well,
I'm not gonna be cross-examined here.
okay, that's the only question I have for you. I encourage you to make a comment on it when I'm done, but that's not behaving democratically, right? When you have an event with the mayor and a congressperson, and the press shows up and you say, oh, close to the press. Oh, there's a guy there, he's not with us, kick him out. Like, are you trying to win the election or lose the election? Because you're really not being successful when you behave like that. I know you weren't the one doing it, but your organization was, and others there were defending it. They were saying, oh, it's the MCDO, they're allowed to do that. They can take over a public space, kick people out of it, control who accesses it, and then they're going to tell us, they're going to tell me, for the record, a registered Democrat, that we need to elect them to defend democracy. You tried to kick me out. You lied to me. I mean, this is a real embarrassment, and I hope that you take this to heart, because I'm using my time tonight to speak about it. I didn't have to bring it up. It's an unpleasant situation. But I think there's lessons to be learned here. And I think if you really want the MCDO to be democratic, you have to look at, are you behaving in a democratic way? And I know there have been other events that I've brought up that the MCDO goes against their own constitution to keep me out of, for instance, the annual convention you hold. Even though the convention constitution says very clearly, all registered Democrats may attend. The MCDO's created its own rule that says, except for press. If you're the press, we can kick you out, you can't come. That's behaving secretively, that's not democratically, that's not open, and it's one reason that support for our party, the Democratic Party, is eroding. So I really encourage you, because you are a leader, you're the top elected county official in this party, use your power to say, hey guys, don't do this anymore. This is hurting us, and it's making us look foolish and bad. And I know you were at that event, and I know you've been to a lot of political events. I've been to a lot of political events, and I've never been to one that was had worse energy than that one. And I think that it was a huge mistake for the organizers to kick people out of the event. If you're trying to win the election, you should be saying, hey, are you registered to vote? Come on over. We got food. We got the mayor's coming.
Thank you.
Do better.
Anyone else in the public?
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?